What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? We're live. We're live. Let's talk about it. Haven't been live in a few days, but we're live now. And we're going to chop it up. We're going to talk about something extremely interesting. We're going to get into this, shall we? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Oh, man. So Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya admit that they cheated. They admit that they cheated. They admit that they cheated, people. They know they cheated Devin Haney. Boy, oh boy. Let's talk about it. Oh, let's get into it. They admit that they know that they cheated. Joe Johnson, what's up? Bobby Collins, Pac-Man, Cardenas, Too Rich, Mr. Respect the Belts, Ratchet since 9-1, Chris Josso, Robert James, Shelton LDBC, or nothing, Pancho Villa, Yoni Crab, Louis Bay, Tony Gutierrez, Rico Rich, Robert James, D. Hill from Detroit, Karma Serene, peace and blessings, Queen. What's up with you, Queen? Where you been at? Peace and blessings to the Queen, Karma Serene. My brother, the Drew Titan LLC in the building, ChilltownMajors.com show. What's up? HC Boxing. What's up, family? Light Eyes, north side of Dallas, Scott LaRock. What's up, family? Matthew McCullough. What's up? Jeremiah Liddell. Whoa, what's up, family? We're going to get deep into this. Prolific one, Pancho Villa. What's up? The Brothers UK, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, peace, Brother Blue. Blessings to you, family. General Manager said, keep believing that nonsense. Keep believing what nonsense? Mo Fontenot, what's up, family? Percy Glasper, what's up? Our hard one coming home to glory. What's up, family? Greg Abernathy. Gabe Tashala, what's up? You said keep believing the nonsense. Cameron Fields, peace and blessings, the beautiful queen. She's in the building. Peace and blessings, queen. The brother said keep believing that. Prolific one, what's up, family? Where you been at? Or is it where I've been at? Which one is it? So brother said keep believing that. FK, your feelings, what's up? Hey, bro, I got time today. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Bro, I got time today, bro. I got a little time today. Shogun 76, Armani Viz, what's up? Seti Hendricks, what's up, family? Raymond Sims, what's up? How come, hey, man, listen, man, say, man, how you going to say stuff and then disappear? Is this what the world has come to? Drive-by texting? Huh? Saint Cyr, what's up? Is this what the world has come to? Drive-by texting? Huh? Seti Hendrick, what's up? Tokyo Ish, salute, family. I'm just asking for a friend. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of drive-by texting going on in these parts of the world, man. It'd be a lot of drive-by texting, man. Louis Bay, what's up, family? That's what it'd be, a lot of drive-by texting, man. Nah, but so anyway, it'd be a lot of drive-by texting, man. Mark Price, what's up? RC, Rich Porter, what's up, Rich? What up, nephew? Tariq Smith, what's up, family? A lot of drive-by texting, man. Drive-by texting, man. Mark Price, what's up? Chilling, family. Just a squirrel in your world. So anyway, let's get into this. Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, they confirmed that they was cheating. Right? They confirmed that they was cheating. How did they confirm that, Blue? What you mean? Where you get that from? Lieber 926, my brother in super chat. He said hybrid analogy on Keyshawn Davis was you getting too good. Oh, man, you like that, man? You like that, Libra? Did I drop some knowledge? Ron J, what's up? Blue, you done that YouTube short on Floyd Jr., the dad. You know he was capping and lying. Oh, Floyd's. Oh, man. The Cardenas. Bro, that dude is diabolical. He's diabolical. So shouts out to my brother Claymore Rain, my brother, my co-host. Go subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. Obviously, typically Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it'll be me and Clay, but got a lot going on. Getting ready to have my second grandkid. You feel me? Second grandkid. And can't wait, man. So I'm gonna have I got a granddaughter already. I'm gonna have a grandson coming, man. Man, salute your boy Blue, man. Salute your boy Blue, man. So anyway, right? So they're like, hey, how you figure that? Ryan and Oscar admitted, yeah, they did. Let me tell you how. General manager, Boston is a business. Aaron Purnell, what's up? Joe Sims, what's up? Let me ask you a question, general manager. Fred Williams, what's good? Right? Musical, what's up, family? Because you, general manager, you're doing a lot of drive-by texting instead of standing on business. So you said boxing is a business. This we know, right? But let me ask you a question. Isn't it a business for everybody? Yes or no? Ronell Goodwin, what's up, family? Hover 575, what's up? Isn't boxing a business for everybody? Just asking for a friend. Kendra, what's up, family? Isn't boxing a business for everybody, general manager? And I'm asking for a friend. Right? And don't do drive-by texting, man. Stand on business. You want to have this conversation? Let's have it. You see, you can't say boxing is a business for your fighter to protect your fighter, but then when everybody else is doing the opposite, it's not a business. Cornelius Drinking, what's up? He said for Turkey. It's a business, isn't it? Is it not a business for Eddie Hearn? Is it not a business for Al Heyman? Is it not a business for Bob Arum? Is it not a business for Frank Warren? Jay Isaac, what's up? Is it not a business for Oscar De La Hoya? Is it not a business for everybody? Show me who it's not a business for. Wasn't it Al Heyman in the PBC that said, listen, we don't need no other fighters because we can keep all the fights in-house. We got a stable to keep all the fights in-house. We don't got to do business with nobody else. That's a business, right? Yeah, so my brother Clay, I didn't even bother him because I started late. I've been all over the place, Kendrell. And Clay got to work on Fridays. So, you know, next Tuesday, we'll be back on the grind. With my brother Clay, but I got my son's baby shower. I'm gonna have my first grandson. I got my granddaughter. So I'm, you know, T-Day, what's up, family? So I didn't want to even bother Clay right now because my schedule is topsy-turvy. You know what I'm saying? It's not consistent right now. I'm all over the place. And Clay got to work. Like I think Clay get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, diabolical. So when they get past a certain time, especially on Thursday, if today was Tuesday or Wednesday, I hit Clay and be like, you know, let's do it. But since today is Thursday and I know he got to work in the morning, Mr. B, what's up? I didn't even bother him, man, because 9 times out of 10 he'll do it. He'll jump on and you know he got to get up early, man. I can't do that. Moan Smith, what's up? Tommy Davis Jr., what's up? Blue, you know damn well Ryan didn't admit he cheated. Clickbait. I am Amanda 7-3. Peace and blessings, Queen. Beautiful Queen. She's in the building. Tommy Davis Jr. said, Blue, you know well Ryan didn't admit to cheating. Clickbait. Okay. I do know that your brain doesn't operate on the same level as normal people. Steph Zavala, what's up? I know your brain doesn't function properly. I know that you cannot comprehend properly. Big Herm, what's up, family? Adam Jones, what's up? So I do know that is hindering you from being able to cipher in between certain. You can't read between the lines. You can't comprehend that well. But we get it. We understand. It's not a, it's not a, it's not a real issue. You know what I mean? We understand. We get it. So the bottom line is this, right? Is that yes, there's a way. Southwest Dice, what's up, family? My brother Bish B Megastar in the building. What's up, King? So there's ways that you can you can pick sense from nonsense. You can read between the lines. There's a such thing called read between the lines, right? Where a person doesn't actually have to say it for you to understand what they mean. Does that make sense to you? Probably not. My Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen, the beautiful Queen. She's in the building. What's up, Queen? I know you probably don't understand when people say that there's a such thing called reading between the lines, right? There's actually a such thing when people say you can read between the lines, and when you read between the lines, that means that the person didn't actually have to say they did something or have to admit that this is the case or so on and so forth, and that is the case because you could just read between the lines. Gerard Too Easy, what's up? HC Boston, what's up? HC Boston said Ryan pleaded guilty. That's admitting it in itself. Yes, that we know he did that. We know he admitted to it. But to make it worse, we seen him on the scale. His body physically didn't look nowhere near close to being the same thing it was. Not only that, his confidence and aggression was completely gone. There's a such thing called raging. There's a such thing called when you're raging. Tommy Davis Jr., how about I could send you the link and you could come tell me you're wrong? We could put a wager on it. Draco the Boxer, what's up, family? YG Knight, what's up? See, the best part about this is you thought that I was on my phone, but I'm not. I'm actually on my laptop. So I could send you the link, Tommy Davis Jr., and we could put a wager on it, and then you come here and you can tell these people that I'm wrong. Deal? Now watch how suddenly he disappears. Tariq Smith, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said contribution to your gift for the baby Blue. Smash the like button and sub and share. Salute, appreciate you, family. Yeah, there's a such thing called road raging. Right? I said road raging. Roid raging. Right? When you have you guys ever met a person that has been on performance enhancers or steroids in general, right? Sometimes they cannot control their emotions because when you take anything that's altering your hormones, right? You lose control. There's this thing called roid rage. When you saw Ryan Garcia, it's not that he suddenly went to rehab and now he's cool, calm, and collected. No, that's not the case. Okay. He didn't suddenly, no, his body physically changed. Physically, his body changed. He said, Blue, tell Devin let his hands go. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I agree with you, bro. He definitely got to let his hands go. 1,000%. I'm with you, bro. Dev got to let his hands go, sit down on his punches, have more confidence in his jab like he used to. That's why I'm eager to see what Dev does in his next fight. I want to see his approach, his mindset. You know what I'm saying? The reflexes is still there. The hand speed is still there. The foot speed is still there. He never was a big, massive puncher to begin with. So, that's what I was paying attention to in the fight. I saw his reaction to Jose Ramirez. It was still there. Jason Floyd, what's up? I saw his counter punch ability. It was still there, right? I saw Chris Josso, what's up? I saw that his hand speed and his legs was still there. You know, so now he just mentally has to find his place, his comfort zone, let his hands go, let his jab go. Prince H, what's up? He wasn't, so much was made about his jab and things of that nature that you can see he was thinking about his jab. It's just too much thinking instead of reacting. Prince H, what's up? Paul Bunyan, brother in the Super Chat, say congrats on the new family edition. Salute, family, appreciate you. Mr. B, what's up? You know, you can see in the fight. I rewatched the fight a few times now, and there was moments where he wanted to let his jab go, and he's hesitant, right? Because you can see he's thinking the whole boomerang. What is it? The boomerang. What was it? The what was it being called? Remember the what was they calling it? The whole, he was reaching too far and all that. He was thinking too much and not instead of reacting. Big C Charles Carr, what's up, family? The bow and arrow, thank you, Paul Bunyan. The bow and arrow jab, right? Thank you, Papa Chop. Right, you could see he was trying to wait for the right distance. He was thinking his way instead of reacting. Creighton Brooks, what's up, family? Zaville V, what's up, family? AZ Kane, what's up? Prince H, what's up? So he was thinking instead of just reacting, right? He was going through the motions in his head of what he were working on, and now he's here and he's like, okay, the distance ain't there. You can see he's like, I can let my hands go. Uber Fly, what's up? And there you go. Paralysis by analysis. There it is. There it is. Need I say no more? There it is. That's just being E. What's up? Kendrell, that's it right there. The brother Uber Fly just said it. He nailed it. King B Hearts, what's up? Paralysis by analysis. There it is. I couldn't say that sums it up. He was paralyzed by paralysis by analysis. He was just too focused on thinking his way through the fight. So because of that caused him to use too much unnecessary movement because he kept trying to create distance so that he could have time to think. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense to everybody. Up with it. What's up? Now I know people are going to say it's a excuse, whatever. But we're not going to know it's an excuse until we see him in another fight. If he has another fight and he's doing the same exact thing, then I'm going to say he's suffering from PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Which that was a form of it that we see. Right? But definitely paralysis by analysis. You know what I'm saying? He was too busy he was creating distance because he wanted to gather himself mentally. Right? He needed time to gather himself mentally. So he was using his legs to create distance. Pancho Villa, what's up? King Ali, what's up? So that way he could think his way through the fight instead of just react. You can clearly see that. I do the member link. I'll do it tomorrow because I haven't downloaded all the things on this new laptop that my wife got me. So I don't even have the link on here. He said, is anyone that lost coming back is PTSD if they look different or just Devin? Nope. Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner. Jeff Lacey. Roy Jones. Look at Roy Jones in the after the second Tarver fight. Roy Jones, Jeff Lacey, who else? Even the late great Marvin Hagler. Let me explain something to y'all. Marvelous Tracks, what's up? Marvin Hagler, Zach Hustle, Husa, what's up? Marvin Hagler had got robbed and had terrible decisions early in his career, so much so that when he fought Roberto Duran, He fought the safest possible way he can possibly do. You can see him thinking Marvin Hagler in a Roberto Duran fight. If you don't believe me, go watch it. He was so convinced that he was going to get robbed on the scorecards because he's been on the wrong end of decisions early in his career and hated early in his career. That look at the Roberto Duran fight. It was like, bro, what are you doing? Look at the Roberto Duran fight. King of Kings, what's up? Wilder after the Tyson Fury fights. Yep. Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker and Wilder versus Zhang. You can see it. Who else? Sergey Kovalev. After Sergey Kovalev lost to Black G Owners magazine. What's up, family? After Sergey Kovalev lost to Andre Ward, look, he never was the same. Who else? Who else? Adrian Broner, like, bro. Marcos Maidana destroyed Adrian Broner's career, man. Literally. Tommy Davis Jr., brother in Super Chat, says shut down Times Square for Dev to fight like that. Oh, so he was the only person that fought on the card, Tommy Davis? You just sound absolutely moronic. Joey T, what's up? I can't say Errol Spence because we ain't see Errol Spence fight since the Terrence Crawford fight. John Kennedy, what's up? I can't say Errol Spence because we haven't seen Errol Spence fight since then. Who else can I say? Yeah, Big Herm. He just sound absolutely. You see how moronic people are? What's up, kid? I can't see because it's so dark. Jason Floyd, what's up, family? Adrian Broner, Marcos Maidana ruined his career, bro. He ruined his career. Pedraza, yep. Pedraza never looked the same. Who else? George Kambosos after Devin Haney fighting, he ain't even get knocked out or nothing. His body language is gone. His confidence is gone. He don't look nowhere near the same. General manager said Julio Cesar Chavez. No, I can't say Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. because he was never committed to the sport of boxing anyway. He said Victor Ortiz. No, I can't say Victor Ortiz because after the Madonna fight, he bounced back with that Berto fight. He bounced back. How about Tyson after Holyfield? I can't say that either because Mike Tyson didn't look like the same guy after the Buster Douglas fight. He tried to create that aura. He tried to get it back. He just couldn't get it back. He just couldn't get it back. He just couldn't get it back. So yeah, it's a lot of guys like that, man. That's why I said, like, we got to see how Devin Haney has in the next fight. You know what I mean? Brandon Broussard, what's up? But look how much hate Devin Haney garners. So much that this dude, Tommy Davis, talking about they shut down Times Square for Devin Haney. He wasn't even the main card. Zach Hooser, my brother, he said, give the One Blue Blood Sports TV membership. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you becoming a channel member, family member of Blue Blood Sports TV, man. I got to do more things to, you could, the doors open. Make sure Ozzy didn't go out there. MJG, what's up? Mucktube University, you can add Jose Ramirez. He didn't look so hot either. Yeah, but they focus on Devin Haney. Rightfully so, because he was the A-side. Miguel Bouchot. Yep, Miguel Bouchot. Oscar Valdez. after that Navarrete fight. Yep. So here's Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya. You get ready to make the most money you ever made in your career. The most money you ever made in your career. Ron Toro, what's up? To have the easiest fight of your career, coming off of a loss, isn't Devin Haney essentially a tune-up for Isn't Devin Haney a tune-up for Ryan Garcia? He beat him easy, right? He dropped him 3 times. This time I'm gonna knock him out. You're gonna get the most money of your career to do so, right? D Hill from Detroit, salute, right? And you turn it down, and then tell the world because you're gonna run, man. All he gonna do is run. Yeah, Meldrick Taylor, Fred Williams, yep. All he gonna do is run. Well, wasn't that what you was anticipating the first time? And he didn't run. The Goats, what's up? I know that Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to make Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. So Turkey Al-Sheikh, he wants to make Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. And that's looking like the direction that it's going to be headed into, because they're trying to get Boots Ennis to commit. He don't want to fight Teofimo Lopez. He wants to fight. First of all, Boots don't want to come back to the end of the year, close to the fall, winter fall. And on top of that, he don't want to fight Teofimo Lopez. He wants to fight Chris. Like, what's up, Femi? He wants to fight Brian Norman and unification bout. If he wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez, why would Eddie Hearn contact Brian Norman and say, we need you to sign a contract right now? You know why he did that? Because they're needing to save face. Okay. They are trying to, and I understand Eddie Hearn's standpoint. They don't see the value in paying Brian Norman and paying Jerron Boots Ennis. They don't see the value in it. You feel me? So with that said, that's why Eddie Hearn and Turkey Al-Sheikh are trying to push him towards fighting. They're trying to convince him to go the direction of fighting Teofimo Lopez. If you're gonna stay at 147 for the money, okay. For the money you need, John Doe, what's up? To generate a turkey don't care. Okay. Bert from marketing, what's up, Hemi? Turkey is not it. Turkey wants to make the biggest names possible, right? So if he sees Teofimo Lopez as a marquee fight for Jerron Ennis, he likes that idea. The Goats, what's up? Noah Randall, what's up? Anthony Johnson, what's up, Femi? But I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. This is now this fight right here. I like the fight, the idea of it, right? Roberto Duran did it. But they jumped from 135. He's actually just a weight class below him. So it's really not that big of a deal, right? The thing is that I like the idea of the fight. Jaron Ennis is not fond of the fight. And the reason is he sees it as a lose-lose situation, which it is. It's a lose-lose situation for Jaron Ennis, right? He needs to dominate T.O. He dominates T.O. He beats him. He knocks him out. He's going to get no credit for it. He's supposed to do that. If he struggles and looks bad against T.O., then he got exposed, right? He's in a lose-lose situation. Truly. He's truly in a lose-lose situation. If he dominates Teofimo Lopez, right, he was supposed to do that, right? If he struggles with him, well, he got exposed, right? He's in a lose-lose situation. T.O. is in a win-win situation. T.O. is in a situation where if he struggles with Boots, he was supposed to. He was supposed to, right? If he beats T.O., he shocks the world. Mike G, what's up? Spence, New York City, what's up, family? So he's in a win-win situation. He's in a lose-lose situation, period. And Jaron Ennis, Boots don't want that fight. He don't want to fight Teofimo Lopez until he unifies the belts. Once he unifies the belts, he's okay with it. He unifies the belts, he's okay with fighting Teofimo Lopez. ADL Choice, what's up, family? You understand? So they're trying to steer him in that direction. He don't want to go in that direction, right? He wants to unify the belts. Now, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, they trying to do their due diligence, kick the tires and go back to Jaron Ennis and be like, yeah, check it, man. We went and we tried to get Brian Norman, but he turned it down. We tried to get Mario Barrios, but he fighting Pacquiao. What else is there to do? Go fight Virgil. You understand what I'm saying? That's essentially what they're doing. You understand? Listen, hey man, go. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him to do that, and he don't want to do it. He don't want to fight T.O. So if the thing is, they don't see the value in Brian Norman and staying at 147 unless it's a name like T.O. where they feel like they could promote it would be marquee. And other than that, go to 154 and fight Virgil Ortiz, right? That's what they're trying to get him to do. Period. And he don't want to do it, which is leaving what is the unification fight for Boots? The unification is Brian Norman, which makes sense. Like you got people out here, and again, let me say this, right? B McGee, what's up? Money run boxing, Blue. You know that. Money runs the world, not boxing. It runs the world. Victor Griffin, what's up, Finley? Money runs the world, not boxing. So here's the thing, right? T.O. needs to stay at 140. So here's the thing, right? That people keep saying, man, Brian Norman. I just don't get it. I don't see the logic in that. I don't understand what people are talking about. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. How is it hard to understand when Boots is not coming back to October, November? Brian Norman is fighting Jin Sasaki June 19th, and then he said after that I'll sign and fight Jaron Ennis. The GOATs, what's up? I don't understand what's the problem. What is the mental block that people are not getting? Do I think Devin and Ryan are running back? No. Did you not hear what Oscar De La Hoya clearly said? They have no interest because they know that Ryan Garcia cheated. If Ryan Garcia, that's why I said Ryan Garcia finally admitted that he cheated. You know why he finally admitted that he cheated? You want me to break it down to you why he finally admitted that he cheated? No problem. I'll break it down to you. Here's how you know that he admitting that he knows he cheated. This is how you know. Because he said that was the easiest fight of his career. He said that he's going to do him worse and knock him out this time. Okay? Not to mention, you get ready to get the biggest bag of your career to fight Devin Haney in the rematch. And on top of that, You said that they did you dirty. They drug your name through the mud. They made you look bad. You wanted to make them pay. Well, what better way to make them pay than you could put hands on them in the ring? And what better way do you could show the world that it wasn't a fluke and it wasn't the performance enhancers? What better way for you to say, hey, look, this is what it is, right? They claim Blown said that bro just kick clickbait. I don't clickbait anything, bro. Only clicks I play with is on women. It's the only clicks I entertain, brother. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all, brother. So Justice Born, what's up? Blue on the live is dope on the Thursday. Hold it down. Salute, family. So again, like I said, so Ryan Garcia, and first and foremost, Ryan Garcia pled guilty to performance enhancers. So what clickbait? Paying attention is free. It's actually the most expensive free thing in the world. Akando Sammy Hassan, what's up? No, I don't have the Knicks winning at all. Actually, I don't. After yesterday, I don't even think they're gonna get past the Pacers. Rosalie Williams, what's up, family? I don't even think they're gonna get past the Indiana Pacers. But anyway, so now this is the easiest fight of your career, right? You need a bounce back fight. You said you'll fight anybody. Why would you turn down the biggest fight, the biggest purse of your career? Why would you turn down the opportunity to shut Devin Haney up, to shut Ryan, the boxing world up, right? Sean Lewis, what's up? Felicia Williams, peace and blessings, Queen. Why wouldn't you take the opportunity? What's up with boxing? What's up? Why wouldn't you take the opportunity to be able to shut Devin Haney up, shut the people that say he cheated up, expose the New York State Boxing Athletic Commission, clear your name, and show the world, listen, I never cheated. I don't know where that came from, right? This is your opportunity to do that. H-Dub, what's up? Delaney Fan Sports, what's up? This is your opportunity to clear your name. And you choose not to clear your name for the biggest money of your career? Make this make sense. You get ready to make the most money of your career. And you get the opportunity to shut everybody up that claimed you cheated. You get to expose New York State Boxing Athletic Commission. You get to shut Devin Haney up. You get to shut Bill Haney up. Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. I've been a Bulls fan since forever and a day. It's just, I just want to see New York win. I'm New York through and through. I'm New York through and through, brother. Through and through. You figure deal me? Born and raised, man. Harlem to Hempstead. Salute to the 11550. You dig? Salute to Harlem. Salute to Hempstead. Double H, man. From Harlem to Hempstead for your boy Blue, man. Salute to Harlem. Salute to Hempstead, man. That's me, man. You feel me? From Harlem to Hempstead. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the 11550. And salute to the 51631. B McGee, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said high risk, low reward for Brian Norman. 100 need a few more paydays, Blue. He lose the boots. He done. Salute though. Go Niners. Oh yes, sir. Niners. So here's the thing. Brian Norman won it. He gonna get a bag against Jin Sasaki. He wants to unify the belts. He wants to. Did you hear what Brian Norman said? He said, "Imagine this. I'm 24 years old. Imagine me beating Boots and beating the winner of Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, and I'm undisputed at 25 years old." He said, "How that sound?" No, at 24. He said, "How that sound?" That sound good. Denzel Horton, what's up? Gary Childress, what's up? You feel me? That's what he want to do. I love it. I love it. So, again, Ryan Garcia and Oscar, he's just going to run. If he gets in the ring, let's say you get, let's say Turkey is going to give you, I don't know, I'm hearing anywhere from 25 million guaranteed he's giving Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia minimum. Gary Childress, what's up? If Turkey gonna give you $25 to $30 million guaranteed minimum to fight Devin Haney in a rematch, and you said it was easy work, and you said that they put smut on your name, and you said that you didn't cheat, and you said they set you up, and you said this was the easiest fight of your career. Well, then why wouldn't you take this fight? Justice Bourne, he said, "Queen, salute. We rocking out here. FOH, that BS. Salute to QU, man." I lived in Queens. I lived in South Jamaica. I lived in Justice Bourne. I lived in Sufton in 108. I got arrested on Sufton in 108, and I was facing an 8 to 25. And so New York always got to give you something, right, Justice? So I beat the case, but they gave me a restraining order where I can't be on Sufton Boulevard for 15 years. And I just stayed away, man. Big Herm, he said, Flatbush, Dumbo, salute. Norman Coelho, what's up, Blue? You know Quan. You're a racist. You never give compliment to a Latino fighter. You're the biggest lie that ever existed. Moron. Domingo Bonilla, what's up? First and foremost, moron. Juan Manuel Marquez is my favorite, my top 3 of my favorite fighters in history. I always said Wilfred Benitez is one of the greatest boxers in boxing history and the greatest Mexican fighter that ever lived. AB, what's up? You know nothing about me. Salute, AB. So I mean Princeton and Liverpool. Salute. So therefore, don't know what you're talking about. Y'all always looking for validation. Amazing. The Latino boxing fan, OG Sean and Don, what's up? Always looking for validation. What about me? What about me? Thought you had so much pride. You don't never say us. You don't never say us. Y'all are pick-me's. Pick-me's. Never Die World, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said this whole running narrative is cap out that shows they can't deal with pure boxer style. If people complaining are superior, why can't they win? Exactly, right? It's just YG Mine, what's up, family? Nick Wooten, what's up, family? Sakari San Francisco, what's up, family? Ezra Charles is definitely underrated. Yeah. Man, you never say nothing good about. What are you talking about? You sound silly, bro. You sound silly. I said that, first of all, I said Canelo, why didn't I, yeah, I remember Robert Garcia say that. So why you said that I never give him credit? Give him credit for what? What exactly you want me to give him credit for? Go ahead and tell me. You said I never give Latino fighters credit. Okay, what you want me to give them credit for? You must not know my relationship with the Benavidez's. Duh. I said that David Benavidez. I wish David Benavidez didn't take the route he did because I believe he beats Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev and Caleb Smith, and I was disappointed in the role he took to have him to allow his team to have him stripped. DJ, what's up? To have to his role he played to allow Vaughn Greenhill, what's up? Burt Franklin, what's up? The role he allowed them to his team to allow them to strip him, you know what I'm saying, at that moment where he could have just he dropped the ball in the legacy opportunity, in my opinion, right? Where David Benavidez could have fought Wilfred Benitez was Puerto Rican, not Mexican. Wilfred Benitez is Mexican, brother. I said Wilfred Benitez. I meant excuse me. Sorry, General Manager. Wow, I straight brain. Did I say Wilfred Benitez? Bro, I'm straight brain farting right now. I'm straight having a brain fart right now. Yeah, Jay, Willie Pep was nice. Bro, I'm straight having a brain fart right now. Did I say Wilfred Benitez? I did? Man, my fault. Bro, I meant Salvador Sanchez. Did I say Wilfred Benitez? That's wild. Sorry about that. I stand corrected. Thanks for correcting me, bro. I meant to say Salvador Sanchez. I know y'all probably was like, bro, what is he talking about right now? Hey, my fault. I meant to say Salvador Sanchez, man. That's who's hanging in my office. Who's my picture in my office for the moron that said I don't give Latino fighters credit? Can everybody name the fighter? The big, massive picture behind my chair in my office. Who's that guy sitting there? Yeah, Jason Floyd. I straight tripped out. Salvador Sanchez. Thank you. So I don't know what you're talking about. Stop being a pygmy. So anyway, again, opportunity for David Benavidez was lost. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. 504, what's up, family? He lost the opportunity. Salvador Sanchez is the greatest Mexican fighter in history. Wilfred Benitez, Kevin Martinez, what's up, family? Wilfred Benitez, though, is should have been ranked in the same level as Roberto Duran, man. Wilfred Benitez don't get nowhere near enough credit for his career. And I don't know why. Like Roberto Duran, he outclassed Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran is 1-4 against the quote unquote four kings and Benitez and Wilfred Benitez. Robert the Great, what's up? Do y'all realize that? He's 1-4. Rafael 30 Deuce, what's up? He was the youngest champion in history. And bro, he don't get we talk about the four kings, but we don't talk about he was 17, Domingo. But bro, we talk about the four kings, right? And don't mention him. DJ, what's up? D-Boy Dad, what's up? Man, I was moonlighting for 25 minutes and didn't even know. Man, you gotta stop moonlighting, bro. Yeah, like he don't even get mentioned. That's wild, bro. He beat Duran, and Duran lost to Wilfred Benitez, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Hagler. His one win was Sugar Ray Leonard's first fight. That was it. I mean, he did go up. He beat Iran Barkley and things like that. But what are we talking about here? Ron Toro, my brother in the Super Chat, he said Prime Tony versus Prime Hagler. Who you got, Blue? That's a good question, man. That's a great question. I think I'm going with Wilfred Benitez was a monster, bro. I think I'm going with Marvin Hagler. But how does Wilfred Benitez not get any credit, bro? He should have been part of it. Should have been the Five Kings, bro. It should have been the Five Kings. It should have been Wilfred Benitez, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearn. Like, bro, how do we not give him no credit, bro? That's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre, bro. The ball has been dropped. Seriously, the ball has been dropped. Right? So Wilfred was slick, man. His defense, dude was an animal. So yeah, man, I gotta go Tony, but for sure, James Toney defense was sick. You can't go wrong with either one, though, Ron Toro. That's a pick-me fight right there, bro. A pick-em fight, excuse me. That's a 50-50 fight if I ever seen one. Dr. RTV, what's up, family? Monsters. DJ, what's up? So, what's your thoughts on Hector Macho? Oh, Hector was a beast. Animal. So yeah, man. So that's that. Dennis asked me, what's up? There's no rhyme or reason why Ryan Garcia didn't look like himself on the scale. Ryan Garcia didn't have the aggression. Ryan Garcia didn't have the confidence. Ryan Garcia didn't have the pads. Ryan Garcia don't believe he could beat Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia don't want to get exposed, and neither does Oscar De La Hoya in that situation. That's why they don't want to do the fight. There's no reason why he wouldn't do the fight. Talking about, oh, all Devin Haney gonna do is run. Well, that was just that's what you said the first go round, and Ryan Garcia broke the code. So if he was able to crack the code, then why are you worrying about him doing it again? Oh, you scared you won't be able to catch up to him this time. You scared he's gonna be disciplined. You scared he's gonna be focused. That's what it is. You scared he's gonna be focused, he's gonna be disciplined. He's not gonna make those same mistakes he did. Because again, outside of the knockdowns, if he don't make those mistakes, he wins the fight. Outside of the knockdowns, he won those rounds. He won those rounds. Salvador Sanchez, the greatest Mexican fighter in history, in my opinion. What you think about Charlo returning? I think Jamal Charlo focus is one of the best fighters in the world. But I mean, we gotta see if he is focused. Tony just sparred after his loss to Jones. Yeah. Marquevian Black, what's up? Sound like Ryan in New Age, poor man's Roberto. No, he ain't nowhere near Roberto, bro. Nah, he just what Ryan is he cheated, bro. Yeah. He ain't got the pads, man. He was roid raging, bro. Discipline key word, and that's facts. Yeah, Nick Wooten. If Devin is this, see, Devin gonna be more mindful. He gonna be sharper. He gonna be more defensive minded. He gonna be more slick. He not gonna make the same mistakes, and they know he not gonna make those same mistakes. So therefore, the plan is going to be to be sharp. Avoid. They're gonna focus on slipping that left hand, and then they know Ryan don't have a chance outside of landing that left hook. They know that. They know that outside of the landing left hook, they know that he don't stand a chance, and so therefore they don't want to take the fight because why? He don't have that confidence. He don't have the roids. He don't have that same aggression. He don't have the same stamina. He don't have. And because people, again, like I told y'all before, people get it misconstrued. They say that that he don't have so people get it. Fee, what's up? The people are getting it misconstrued. They're telling you that he don't have the same hand speed or he don't have the same power. That's not the case. It's the aggression is gone. The confidence is gone. Okay, the stamina is gone. He don't have that anymore. He don't have that belief, the confidence. He don't have it. He lost it. Period. And so now that he lost it, they don't feel like he can beat Devin Haney in this rematch. Mark Wonderly, what's up? Kevin Martinez, what's up? Hence the reason why he's talking about, oh, all he's going to do is run. What? And you already fought him. What are you talking about? Now, I want y'all to understand this. He said, Oscar De La Hoya, that is, he said, hey, man, Floyd Mayweather, all he did was run. I won the first fight, but he was begging for the rematch. Why was he begging for the rematch? If Floyd ran and Floyd's a runner and Floyd's defense and he ain't doing enough to win the fight, why was you begging for the rematch then? You did a whole lot of moving against Trinidad, especially in them last 3 rounds. You barely threw any punches. But you wanted the rematch. Why did you want the rematch then? If all they do is run. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Right? Oscar knows it doesn't make sense. But this is their way to maneuver around fighting Devin Haney. Cali, we're a piece of us, Queen. This is their way of maneuvering around Devin Haney fight because guess what? If he loses to Devin Haney in this rematch, it's going to look bad. If you can't duplicate what you did the first time, it's going to look bad. They know it's going to look bad. And they don't want to take the chance. You're going to get the biggest purse. What better fight to have than to fight Devin Haney in a rematch after coming off a loss to Rolly Romero? What better fight to have? You had, but remember Ryan Haney, they fought in the amateurs. Yeah, people keep saying that. Let me say this. Ray Davis, my brother, what's up, family? Let me say this. You said they fought in the amateurs. Ryan won. Those 3 fights that Ryan won, his mother was a judge and his father was the referee. Outside of those 3 fights, the 3 fights Devin won, neither one of them was the referee or the judge. Now make that make sense. Now make that make sense now. So the 3 fights Ryan won, his mother and father was a part of the fights. The 3 fights he lost, his fault, they wasn't a part of it. Right. Right. Texas T, what's up, family? Right. Then the fight they have as the pros, he tests positive for steroids. He comes in 3.5 pounds overweight. He's aggressive. That you ain't never. He ain't have that energy before Devin fight, and he don't got the energy after the Devin fight. That don't say something to y'all. Shabazz Buyami, what's up? Dewan T, what's up? Bro, that don't say something to y'all. He don't have that energy and that aggression or nothing. He didn't have it before, and he don't have it now. Isn't that bizarre? Isn't that bizarre? And son, the only fight he tested positive was Devin Haney fight, where he had all this aggression, all of this rage, calling out the president, calling out these people. What happened to saving the kids? He no longer interested in saving the kids? General manager, I'm talking about Haney and Ryan. They fought 6 times. Did you not just hear what I said, general manager? Did I not just break that down? You said Ryan won 3 times. I just said the 3 times that Ryan won, his father and mother was the judges and referees. The 3 times he lost, they wasn't involved. So Yeah, Jason Floyd. What happened to saving the kids? Wasn't that his aggression, and what happened to that? Now the kids is on their own, huh? Now the kids is on their own. Them peds wore off. Kids is on their own now. Sherman Callahan, what's up? Peds wore off, Roy. That courage juice wore off, and he's like, yeah, no, you know what? Suddenly he and Big Drew, what's up? Bro, done changed his whole outlook. He ain't talking about none of that no more. Do you think we will see this footage of that Canelo sparring boots? There's no footage. James Jaimiri Shagwell, salute. Let me get to that. So, Cool Boy Steph, Stephen Fulton, he alluded to Jarrell Freeman. What's up? He alluded to Jerron Ennis fighting Canelo, sparring Canelo, boxing Canelo, whatever. Nick J, peace and blessings, the Chocolate Queen, making for 50% of the Queens of the Ring. She's in the building. Peace and blessings, Queen. I just knew he would have met with the FBI or some authorities to tell those stories of the woods and all, right? That's what I'm talking about, Queen. Suddenly, that went away with the Peds. That went away with the Peds. How? No Peds, no Feds. That went away with it. Went right away with it. No interest in it no more. Suddenly, I like to leave your island. Facts. Suddenly, I like to leave your island. Dogfight, what's up, family? It's just bizarre, bro. It's bizarre. Exactly, Big Herm. So, again, he was alluding to that's being a possibility that they could box each other, and and it will work out for him. You know, for Canelo Alvarez, that would be. Hold on one second. That will work out for Canelo. They are. They are looking nasty.
be on his side. Don't be on his side.
Have you tried them before?
No. Yeah, both.
So how are you gonna know how they taste if you never tried them? Yeah. Now the jumbo ones taste weird, but those are regular size.
The process. It's real food. Yeah, still doing the street. That's fine. So it would work. It would benefit Canelo to bring in Terrence Crawford. I mean, excuse me. It would benefit Canelo to bring in Ennis, right? But Lydell Hampton, what's up? I'm going. This is no way to run this is no way to run a live. Oh, let me help you, brother. Let me help you. Let me help you out. There you go. You don't gotta worry about leaving. I'll help you out the door. Peace. So with that said, I deal with real family here in real life. And you're gonna come back and you're gonna watch. It's the worst part about it. So anyway, right? G Money Exotics, what's up, family? Enlightened Jobs, what's up? I only want to bring my real family here anyway. You an imposter. So yeah, it would benefit, Canelo Alvarez if he was to bring in Jerron Boots Ennis as a sparring partner, because how much closer can you get to Terrence Crawford than Boots Ennis? That's as closest to Terrence Crawford you're gonna get to get an idea or a gauge or to mimic him. You understand what I'm saying? Adam Jones, what's up? Because Adam Jones, that's because you're family. Real family ain't sitting here to, man, this is no way to run live. What way is there to run a live, brother? You got a platform? You got a channel? Huh? If you don't, then miss me with it. Beat it. Play Michael Jackson and beat it. You know what I'm saying? Play Michael Jackson and beat it. So therefore, the looks that Jerron Ennis can give Canelo Alvarez would be like no other. Right? That is like the ultimate sparring partner that he could bring in to give him the looks to mimic Terrence Crawford to get an idea. Now, should Jerron Boots Ennis do it? No. No. Tell him to pay you $3 million to come in sparring and help you beat another black fighter. No. So therefore, he should bring in Laura. Yeah, right. Laura ain't coming nowhere. He ain't bringing Laura nowhere near close to him. No, sir. No way, no how. He ain't bringing Arislani Laura in to do nothing. He ain't bringing Arislani Laura nowhere near in that picture. No way. It would be Jamal James, what's up? It would be the perfect look that he would need to prepare for him 1,000%. It would be the perfect look he would need for him to prepare 1,000%. If Dev uses his jab, he not top 10. If Dev don't use his jab, he not top 10. Okay, I can see what you mean by that, right? If Dev don't use his jab, right? But that's his greatest attribute. So that's equivalent to say if Tank don't use his power, he ain't the same guy. If Shakur don't use his defense, he ain't the same guy. If Wilder don't use his power, he ain't the same guy. Make it make sense. That's his greatest attribute, right? That's his best his ability to his reflexes and his jab is his best attribute. So when he don't use it, right, that unlocks the door for him to do many different things. That's what it does. And why fight Ramirez and not use his jab? Bill messed up. Bill can't force him to use his jab. Can't do it. Jacob Musgrave, what's up, Fnally? Jay Lynn, peace of blessings, squad. Right, that's his greatest attribute. Carrie Pete, what's up? So, if Ryan don't use his left hook, is he the same guy? He didn't land his left hook against Rolly Romero. Was he the same guy? No. Right. So make it make sense. It unlocks the door to everything else. That's what it does. It unlocks the door to everything else. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll be back on tomorrow, man. I'm gonna come on tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, evening. It'll be around 5:30 time. I'm gonna come on tomorrow, man. So tomorrow evening, about 5:30, I'm gonna come on. Yeah, man. So that's, you know what I mean? Jalen said, "Oh, yeah." So yeah. So I mean, to say that, yeah, Dev's jab unlocks the door to everything else. So it's you know it's expected. It is what it is. He don't look like this. He not gonna look spectacular in the same way he always does without using the jab, because it unlocks the door. It's just like Tank's power. You know, Tank have that power, and Tank's power is the key to unlocking, you know, everything else he's able to do. So I get it. Devin needs to get back to the jab. You see what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man. But I'll be back on tomorrow, man, 5:30 p.m. Much love to each and every one of y'all, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at Bluebuzz Sports TV, or on one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. All right, Ray. I'll catch you tomorrow, bro. Much love. I appreciate y'all. Peace.